Alright everybody, I'm here to review the Kessil A80, and here I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys, and I'm going to show you a little about this before I actually get to play with it. And as you can see, they include some of their proprietary stuff on the outside, and they show you that they want you to buy the Gooseneck, which I have bought, and I'm going to buy that spectral controller. It's going to be pretty nice from what I've seen on other users. So as we get this box open here, I will point out here that this is the Tuna Blue, and I'm going to use it for a saltwater tank. So let's get this open here. As you can see, the box is really well packed, and you can see everything you need right away. You got the unit, power cords. I'm going to pull out the hanging bracket here, mounting onto the hoods and other insides of fish tanks, things like that you need, screws to mount it. The power supply is a 24-volt power supply. It's not the smallest in the world, but it looks like it's quality enough. Get the actual unit out, and they have put it in such a way that I'm gonna go ahead and just tear this apart here. Let's see, slide this off to the side over here. This unit, though, is actually bigger than I expected. This was not something that I expected to be full size and full features. You can see it's the size of my palm here, and I'm just really surprised. We can see up here that the control knobs there look like are pretty quality aluminum. You got some anti-corrosion plugs here for the control inputs. Yeah, I mean, this thing is pretty amazing. You can see that the reflector here and the LEDs inside is pretty good, and that reflector is really going to help it keep it from spotlighting too much. And again, it's the Tuna Blue. So as we continue looking at this, I can't help but be impressed. And in the Gooseneck, I forgot to point out, the screw goes there and there, and that bracket, of course, would mount to it here. So if you wanted to mount it hard point instead of on the Gooseneck, would be how you would do it there. So I'm going to set this off to the side for a second. We can look at the manual. As you can see, the manual is very well laid out, multiple languages, pretty well spelled out. And as I flip it over upside down here, let me get it. Drop it, sorry. And we're going to go ahead and look and see. And my favorite feature about this is actually right here, the fact that you can control this from third-party controllers and other things is pretty amazing. So we get the connections here. We get the thin power wire and the thicker main lead-in wires. You can see here and here. It seems to be pretty well sealed off, but not waterproof. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the dial here down. I turn it on, and you can see it doesn't actually turn on from the 0 point, and it's got a very fine point where it's not quite at the end of the range of motion. But the intensity is not really shown on the camera here. It's hard to look at, actually, even with it being blocked by the camera in my point of view. And as I go through the actual color spectrums from white and blue here with these LEDs, the LEDs are just immensely bright, and the camera's actually doing a very good job of preventing me from showing you the transitions that it's doing from the white spectrum to the blue, the intensity. But overall, this thing has a very solid construction, big hunk of aluminum, you can tell, and it's pretty cool. So I actually thought that I should pull out one of my work flashlights. You see in the front here, I turned it off, and it's got the glow-in-the-dark lens retaining piece, and the body of the flashlight is fluorescing for safety reasons. And as I shift through the spectrums and the intensities on this, you can see that it's very very good with the UV and the blues on it to make the fluorescence pop out. It's pretty cool, and again, more than enough power to make this thing glow. This thing is meant to grow, or be able to grow, coral. So really looking forward to putting this on my tank when the Gooseneck comes in. So hopefully it comes in soon. But this light, I mean, it's amazing. As you can see, it's on a white box, so you can hopefully see the white to blue transitions. But enjoy. Hopefully you like it as much as I do if you buy one.